Today is a day I've looked forward to for over 2.5 years. Back in July 2023, I launched something small, a browser-based project with apps, an idea, a name, and I called it Fusion Mobile. I imagined it as my own phone, but at the time, it was just a browser-based project with all the apps that I created, all the apps that I invented. It was just a browser-based project that I imagined as a phone. It wasn't much more than just a concept. No one really saw what I saw, but I kept building. Some laughed, some doubted, some said, it's just a web page. But I didn't stop because I believed in a future where anyone could own their own communication platform. No SIM card, no carrier contract. That's why no AT&T, no Sprint. Just Wi-Fi. No gatekeeping, just the web. Working like a real phone. All you need is Wi-Fi and a browser. And today, that feature is real. Now, Fusion Mobile isn't the first web phone out there, but it's going to change the way web phones work, because it may not be the first web phone out there, but it's going to be the best web phone out there, because I believed in a future where anyone can connect by a 4-digit phone number that they have as soon as they go on to the URL. That's why you don't even have to sign up for the site. You don't have to connect your Google account. All you got to do is open the site, allow your camera permissions, and the only reason you got to do that is because that's just how Google Chrome and Safari works. I'm not getting your permissions. It's the browser getting your permissions. As I said before, Fusion Mobile has real-time calling and video, powered by WebRTC and Vision. That's why I said Fusion Mobile is not the first web phone out there, but it's the first web phone that's going to change things for how we communicate through the web. As I said before, every user gets a unique 4-digit number when they go onto the site. No signups, no downloads, no nonsense. If you have a browser, you have a phone. This isn't just a future, it's a revolution. The same way Apple redefined phones in 2007. Y'all may have remembered Steve Jobs. He was the pioneer of technology. Before Steve Jobs, we only had phones like Nokia, where it had the keypad and stuff. But Steve Jobs changed the way we use phones. And now Fusion Mobile is redefining what it means to own your own tech. And it didn't come from a billion-dollar company. It came from a kid with a vision, a computer, and a dream. So to the doubters, you were part of the journey. To the believers, you helped to make this real. And to the future, we're just getting started. And I truly believe one day, Fusion Mobile will become a physical phone that you can buy in a store. Not everyone will use it, and that's okay, because I know a lot of people trust Apple and Samsung over a whole new phone, but it's still going to release one day anyways, and it's going to change technology. It may not compete with Apple and Samsung, but it will change how we use technology. But for today, this is the next era of communication for Fusion Mobile. So welcome to Fusion Mobile. If you use it, that will mean the world to me more than any amount of money would. Thank you for listening, and call on Fusion Mobile because the time is now.